Hello everyone, and again welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. So today, as you might have already guessed, that I will be posting part 3 of the live session that I have done with one of the computer science student who is now working in Germany. But I hope you guys are really enjoying such type of live sessions. In case you have missed it out, then do not forget to watch my part 1 and part 2 as well, in which we have spoken about job do's and don'ts, how to learn German language, what is the application process, how you can get the admission, and many more such questions that you have been asking me. Coming back to the content of today's video, we will be talking about after admission process, regarding visa application, opening block account, accommodation, and also bachelor's degree, because my friend has pursued master's degree, which is more popular than bachelor's, but still he has a bit of information through his friends, and that's what he will be sharing. In case you're interested, then keep watching it. After you get the admission from the university, what is the next step? Because I have been asked by many people that they are not sure that from where to begin and how to apply. Now we will talk about what process you need to do prior to coming to Germany. So tell us, Phillips, that after you get admission from university, what next?
As soon as you get an admit letter, in my case what I did is I tried to open a blocked account. I booked an appointment with Visa office. I downloaded the online form available for block account for Deutsche Bank. So I filled it up, and on appointment day I went there, and then I created a bank account, and then in that I transferred money, and then after transferring money I tried to put fix another term in for a visa interview. So this might take a bit time. It's not as immediate as before, since it's not a simple meeting. It's a visa interview, so they might give you as per the traffic, the long queue. It might take a month or something. So when you have this visa interview with all the documents, then again you have to wait 1 month around at least to get that actual visa stamping.
So basically we just talked about that after you get the admission from the university, the next step is to apply for the visa, and for the visa you need to open a block account. So to open a block account, there you can download a PDF from the website. The Deutsche Bank, they have an option for the block account for the student. Over there you go and download the PDF file and fill the form, then submit it to the visa office, and from there they will share you a IBAN number, IBAN number, in which you have to deposit 8,000 euros, and after that you get the appointment for the visa. So that's the entire process of the opening a block account, and then they will schedule your visa appointment, and it might take 1 month based on the traffic, the congestion.
When I said about the second appointment with the German visa office for this visa interview, they would state certain documents, and one of those main document is admit letter and this block account statement saying that amount has been transferred on this block account. So these are the two steps.
Cool.
And then the third thing is obviously you need to have insurance, which in their side they said a list of insurance agency like Bajaj, Allianz, and something like that. So you have to take an insurance from them also for 3 months, 90 period. The requirements, the documents is clearly mentioned in the particular visa office like Bangalore or Chennai. These are the main 3 things, because of course you need a a photograph or something like that.
Yeah, those are minor tips.
And and you need all the certificates original should be also shown, because what all transcripts you send to them, these visa guys, they will check, cross verify your documents.
Okay, cool. So that was all that you need to basically do before coming to Germany, and definitely you need to book your flight and stuff like that. So now you landed to Germany with a little bit of German skill. So now moving on to the next.
And one more thing is you have to try applying for accommodation, because accommodation is one thing which is very challenging.
Okay. So what you suggest?
If you use Facebook, then almost every city will have students in Frankfurt or any such groups like Indians in Frankfurt or something like that. So there are communities in every city, so you can post your queries, and even them there are people who want to sublet their rooms for 6 months or something, so you can just take in that for 6 months. Because even me, when I took a break of 6 months or something, I moved to Mannheim for 6 months for doing thesis at a different company. So people move to different location to do thesis or internship, so they want to sublet their room to a guy or a fellow junior student.
Yeah, and you even get sometimes very cheap rooms on rent.
Yeah, student apartments are rather cheap. Your university will have a Facebook page or or something like that. So
Yes,
the admins,
yes.
they are really helpful there. So they know many of their peers who will be wanting to sublet their rooms. So you can
So-
contact them also.
Now 2 questions here.
Early the better.
So how long the visa department takes after your interview to release the visa?
There is no such date like 1 month or 2. For me,
Average.
for me it took like 1 month and little more than that.
So 4 weeks basically.
More than that. I
Yeah.
mean 5 weeks at least.
And second thing, like what you advise to the people, like for the accommodation.
Maybe the basic thumb rule procedure what you guys can follow is the person who gave you the admit letter, the department of admission, ask them, tell them that you don't have accommodation yet, you have applied to the student dorm and still I'm on waiting list or stuffs like that. So what she will do is like she should automatically send you a list of Wohnheims, a list of apartments wherein you can apply. Some of them will be a costly ones, but if you don't get any accommodation, get it that for like first 2 months. Once you reach here, probably you can find it with friends or something, you can relocate.
And you even have youth hostel or a hostel provided by the university. So basically in some of the university they even provide a hostel. So if in case you don't have any accommodation available by the time you are in the city, so you can live in there, but just for a short period of time, maybe 2 to 3 months or maybe 1 month sometimes. Apart from that, what I was trying to ask you is that what you recommend, like if in case like a month before going to Germany, or like when we should apply for the accommodation.
Like referring to student dorm, it for me, since it was a Frankfurt one, Frankfurt is particularly dense area. I mean, many people apply and it's difficult to get, and if it's in remote places, it's easier to get. I heard people getting in 1 month or something, but in our case we had to wait for 1 year or something. But at the same time, my juniors, like some of them got directly, I mean within 3 months they got. It depends upon your luck, so
Okay.
you cannot say.
So-
I mean, depending on the place.
Basically, I've already made the video on how you can find the accommodation. Apart from that, as I already mentioned in the video, you should join the Facebook group of your city where you are going, Indians in Germany, and there we even have a South Indian in Germany. So yeah, you can join that as well, and then you even have a group for your university as well. Over there you can post your requirement, or you can simply see what other people, like there are other people as well who's looking for the flatmates or want to sublet their rooms, so they post their requirements over there, and this is how you can get connected and find the accommodation that fits your budget. So
Yeah, and for me,
yeah.
which was helpful was there are people who really respond was like they were the admins of our university. So these people, they are already living in already living in that Wohnheim. So these people can respond quickly. I mean, because they are just your seniors, so we can expect something better from them.
We already talked about accommodation, how to apply, and what is the best way to learn German. If in case a student is here, so what institute would you recommend? Like, is there any institute that you would recommend, or they can join any institute to learn German?
I mean, the thing is like in Frankfurt there is Tandem in Rodelheim. There's a place called Rodelheim. So there is a Tandem institute there. I heard it's quite good. But the thing is like it's quite expensive. But there are some inexpensive institutes like VFS, I think.
Okay.
In Deutsche Welle site, there is actually a course they actually offer for A1 and A2. So it's like free of course. You can
Wow,
do that and
that's
get A1.
nice. If it's easy for you to learn German through online. So now moving on to the next question is that how a bachelor student can apply for education in computer science in Germany. You can talk about the usual generic process as well as focus to the computer science student.
Since I did not apply for bachelor's, so I would be saying from a third person's point of view. From what I heard, some of my friends who are trying for the bachelor's course, they have completed their 12th degree. So from what I understood, you need to have a +2. You need to have like physics, chemistry, that +2%. You need to show them that you have passed the +2 of that. And secondly, here in Germany, bachelor's, unlike master's, bachelor's is not a direct admission. There's an intermediate institute coming called Student College. Because the thing is like in Germany, it's 13. And in India, we have like up to class 12. So in India we have a 13, so it's like Abitur thing. So it's a between the college and the school system. So in order to compensate that sort of gap, what we do is like we do a Abitur here at student college. In order to get a visa, you need to show that an admit letter. One of the primary criteria for a student college is like you need to have a B2. So one thing is like you directly do a online test by the student college. Like you have to pass the exam and then show to the visa office, and then they will give you like only for 3 months. The better option which normally people do is that they apply for a language course and pay for the language course. That is for like 4 months private language course. I mean, and they show that admit letter, and then 1 year of the block account, and with that you will definitely get what you call visa for bachelor's. So that is one short way. So people, what they do is they study up to B2 in India. Learning languages in India is cheaper. So if you have,
you suggest to learn?
best way a person can prepare is like study till B2 in Germany and apply for C1 in a private prac school, private language school in Germany. When you pay the fees for just, it's like 4 months or something. When you pay the fees, you get that admission letter from that language school, and you open a block account for 1 year. With these two things, if you show to the visa person, they will definitely give you a visa.
You say that you need to learn language first in India. We can try, but would you like to suggest any institute? Because people are asking that is there any institute in India which you can suggest?
You can write the exam for Goethe, and you get a certificate for Goethe. You can show to them, since you have B2 level of knowledge and you prepare a lot. C1 German here, so you can easily pass the B2 level exam which student college conducts internally to integrate into their course. So it's easier that you will end up in student college. And what I heard is if you have 85 or 90 above, then the chance in your 12th exam, then it is easier to get into medicine seat. And if it's like 60 above, then you can get into engineering, because engineering, like in India here, we have a lot of seats.
The other way is that you can also do 1 year of bachelor and can apply for the bachelor's here in Germany. So you can do 1 year of bachelor's in India, then can apply here in Germany.
The normal thing which I've heard of through student college. So student college, the requirement is like you need to have at least B2 level of knowledge, because internally they will conduct an exam which requires a proficiency of B2 level. So that's why people either do till B1 in India and do a B2 course in a language school in Germany, and then they write this exam conducted by this student college. So you have to pass that. So if you only if you have a German level B2 proficiency, then only you will pass.